Hello and a very warm welcome. Thank you, Mamta, Shruti, Pranavi, and Tasmia for joining in. We are reading this book. I just got it today, abhi thodi der pehle hi, The Power of Intentions. And as I was, scrolling through, like I was just flipping through the pages, I realized it is a very deep spiritual book, in fact. And I'm glad that we are starting off with this book. And as I go through the contents, it has three parts. Part number one is the essentials of intention. Part number two talks about putting intentions to work. And part number three is the connection. We will start with part number one, and today we are starting off with chapter number one, which is going to talk about viewing intentions from a new perspective. Alright, हमने कल थोड़ा सा कुछ समझा था intentions के बारे में, but let's see what does the author has to share. And let me very quickly start sharing the screen so that we can read it together. Part number one, the essentials of intention. Part number one, essentials of intention के बारे में बात करने वाला है, जिसके अंदर 6 chapters हैं. Today we are starting off with chapter number one. ठीक है? Besides the river stands the holy tree of life. There doth my Father dwell, and my home is in him. The Heavenly Father and I are one. This comes from the essence of Gospel of Peace. This is a very beautiful, these are very beautiful lines wherein we are understanding that the universal power, God, Bhagwan, jo marji bhi bolo, that identity, that energy, and I are one. And we operate through it as well. Let's get into chapter number one, which talks about viewing intention from a new perspective. In the universe, there is an immeasurable, indescribable force which shamans call intent. And absolutely everything that exists in the entire cosmos is attached to intently a connecting link. Attached to intent by a connecting link. Now, when we talk about connecting link and intent, it is said that हमारे जो भी intention होती है और हमारे जो काम हो रहे होते हैं और इनफैक्ट जो भी हमारी लाइफ में हो रहा होता है, there is an intent behind it which was decided before even we were born. So nothing whatsoever is happening in our lives has is not working in our favor. It is all already pre-decided. And each human being on this planet have come with an intent. So there is, when I visit to satsangs, there is a very beautiful line that they use, that is that we all are puppets in a show. That the strings are in the hands of Almighty. He keeps on, twisting and turning, and we all act accordingly. जैसे कि एक मूवी में कोई वो होते हैं, एक्टर्स होते हैं, the director tells them what to act, how to act. Likewise, our life is directed by the upper source, the higher energy. Let's understand कि अभी the first few pages in this, the author is talking about how he got into this topic of intention and more about it, about his research work. During the past several years, anybody wants to read, by the way?
May I?
Sure. जहाँ पे
During the
थोड़ा
past,
थोड़ा कटा हुआ है, I will read that part.
okay. During the past several years, I have been so
Strongly attracted to studying intentions that
I have read hundreds of books by the psychological, sociological, and spiritual writers, ancient and modern scholars, and academic researchers. My research reveals a fairly common definition of the intention as a strong purpose or aim accompanied by a determination to produce a desired result. People driven by intention are described as having a strong will that won't permit anything to interfere with achieving their inner desire. I imagine a sort of pitbull kind of resolve or determination. If you are one of those people with a never give up attitude, combined with an internal picture that propels you toward fulfilling your dreams, you fit this description of someone with intention. You are most likely a super
Achieve.
achiever and probably proud of your ability to recognize and take advantage of opportunities that arise. Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay. For many years, I have held a similar belief about intention. In fact, I have written and spoken often about the power of intention being just what I have described above. Over the past quarter of a century, however, I have felt a shift in my thinking from a purely psychological or personal growth emphasis toward a spiritual orientation where healing, creating miracles, manifesting, and making connection to the divine intelligence are genuine possibilities. This has not been a deliberate attempt to disengage from my academic and professional background, but rather a natural evolution that has been unfolding as I began to make more conscious contact with spirit. My writing now emphasizes a belief that we can find spiritual solutions to the problems by living at higher levels and calling upon faster energies. In my mind, intention is now something much greater than a determined ego or individual will. It's something almost totally opposite. Perhaps this comes from shedding many levels of ego in my own life, but I also feel the strong influence of two sentences I read in a book by Carlos Castaneda. In my writing life, I have often come across something in a book that starts a thought germinating in me that ultimately compels me to write a new book. At any rate, I read these two sentences in Castaneda's final book, The Active Side of Infinity, while I was waiting to have a cardiac procedure to open one clogged artery leading into my heart that had caused a mild heart attack. Castaneda's words were, intent is a force that exists in the universe. When sorcerers, those who live off the source, beckon intent, it comes to them and sets up the path for attainment, which means that sorcerers always accomplish what they set out to do. When I read those two sentences, I was stunned by the insight and clarity it gave me about the power of intention. Imagine that intention is not something you do, but rather a force that exists in the universe as an invisible field of energy. I had never considered intention in this way before reading Castaneda's words.
Wow. दिस इज सो ब्यूटीफुल राइट. तो हमारी जो इंटेंशन है वो हमारे बस की बात नहीं है. दैट इज नॉट आवर विल पावर, जो हम लोग हमेशा से सोचते आ रहे हैं कि इट इज गोल सेटिंग, गोल सेटिंग के बाद हमारी विल पावर है, हम इंटेंशन सेट करते हैं तो. बट रादर देन दैट इट इज यू नो, ना ही वो विल पावर है ना ही वो डिटर्मिनेशन है. इट इज एन इनविजिबल एनर्जी. हाउ दिस वन इज सेइंग हियर राइट, दैट यहाँ पे था ना कहीं पे, इनविजिबल फील्ड ऑफ एनर्जी. एंड जो कहाँ से ओरिजिनेट होती है, फ्रॉम द सेम सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी, दैट इज द अबव द यूनिवर्स दैट वी कॉल. आधे लोग हम में से कहते होंगे यूनिवर्स है, गॉड है, वाइगुरु है, व्हाटएवर, राइट. तो एनीबॉडी वांट्स टू शेयर एनीथिंग अप टिल हियर? Mamta, do you want to share? Since you have the camera on, I would take you as a first person to speak on it. Do you want to share anything up till here?
See, I was able to connect with the above two paragraphs. For many years, I've held a similar belief about intention. And, I fully agree on this that when someone comes into this particular field, we all are the performers, like as you already told, it's like a theater. We are performing all the roles. And it is, apart from the academic or the professional background. This is something very different. And when we connected to this particular kind of energies, I must say, so we always see something is behind us who is, pushing us towards going forward. And there is some different kind of energies which is doing actually everything for us, which is making each and everything available for us.
Such a beautiful share. All right, Pranavi, would you like to share something?
Nothing much, Karishma, because I mean, you all have discussed it, and this is just a speck of intention. So, yeah, we exist with all this kind of things, and what I feel is by reading these lines, we should feel happy that there is some magical force working on it, and we have certain intentions inside us, maybe from past lives also, so we can just get connected. I mean, till that point only I came to a point of clarity. That's it.
Great. All right, let's hear it from Shruti.
That intention is very powerful indeed. Today in another class, I learned that we always tend to see ourselves first, like me, but there is a higher force that is acting above us, which helps us to set good intentions, and it also God also helps us when we are in despair, and also when we need bad times, as well as we should also think him during our good times, because he's helping us a lot. Like we can treat God like a friend. So intention you can keep like that.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Let's hear it from Tasmia. Tasmia, would you like to share something on what we have read as of now? All right.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, it was muted. I thought I was talking. Okay, I just want to say, because this is the first time that I came to know that, intention is
Can't
already
hear
there.
you.
Hello, can you hear me?
हाँ
Net
अभी
is
अच्छा है.
okay, I will read it.
अरे वापस गई माइक को अपने
वापस
पास.
गई. Yeah. Okay. ये जो लास्ट लाइन जो बड़ा था ना कि इट्स लाइक it is already there in the universe. Whatever is the intention is already there, and the force of energy is already there. So this is completely new for me. I really didn't knew, like, intention. I thought like we are just making it, but it was like completely new that it's already there, and there is a power of already the intention going on in the universe for us. So this was new for me. I didn't knew. I mean,
Even
I have
we
to
talk
really
about
think.
it, isn't it? कि सुबह उठेंगे ना, I have woken up with an intention to be happy all day long. But
Yeah,
us,
but that is just a thought. That is just a thought, not like it's already a forced energy or somewhere from outside. So
yes,
that's what I was, amazed to hear about.
yes. But I believe now भी समझ में आ रहा है कि that thought even, वो thought कहाँ से आया is from that force. It's not me.
Mm.
Yes, Mamta, let's hear it from you.
In another session also they told it is not me. If you say it is me, it will be like a burden. Everything like Christians, Jesus Christ used to say, something he would propagate. Then later, no, I can't get it. But you should not say me, that will become a burden. He's acting like a friend to us from above. He's only going to give us goodness, not something badness. We only create some bad karma and worry if we get some negative things. So if the God is watching above us, so he will only do good things to his children.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Hanji Mamta, please share.
Karishma, there is a line that imagine that intention is not something you do, but rather a force that exists in the universe as an invisible field of energy, right? So I guess approx 2, 3 days before I started this session, reading session, while I was sleeping, some thought has came into my mind that to whom should I, एक Rise and official जो हमारा Rise and Shine का meeting के बाद, I was thinking कि I should have someone in front of me कि जिनको मैं आइडल मानूं कि किसकी तरह मुझे बोलना है, किसकी तरह मुझे एक्ट करना है. And while sleeping, you came into my mind. And all of a sudden,
Thank
yesterday I got this message for the reading. I don't know from where this thought has came into my mind, because in the last year also, I many of the things came into my mind and it got executed as well. And this was another thing which came, I guess it was on Sunday, if I'm not wrong. It was on Sunday because on Saturday I had a session with Vikas sir, so he guided me so well. तो उसके बाद मुझे भी लगा कि मैं आई शुड हैव समवन कि जिसकी तरह. तो मुझे ऐसे लग रहा था कि द वे, बिकॉज सिंस आई एम वर्किंग ऑन माय कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, और मुझे लगा यू कैन बी माय रोल मॉडल. तो एंड ऑल ऑफ सडन माय इंटेंट वाज देयर एंड द यूनिवर्स हैज ब्लेस्ड मी विद दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू कनेक्ट विद यू.
Wow, that is such a beautiful, this thing. I don't know. God has his own ways to bring forward the answers to whatever queries we have in our heart. Universe has its own way to, align whatever we are thinking. If it is in our, if it is in our favor, it will do something, it will shift something in our energy field that we बोलते हैं ना, even before you seek something, somebody else is seeking you as well. When the master appears when the student is ready. I don't know, there are so many wordings of such kind that have been said. And even I have, seen that in my life happening so beautifully and so many times that I absolutely understand the kind of feeling, you would be having कि यार मैंने ये सोचा. वो वाली मूवी नहीं थी तुझ में रब दिखता है, तो वो जब लड़की सोचती है कि यार मैं किसके, मुझको तो किसी में रब ही नहीं दिखता, एंड देन शी looks up and she's seeing her own husband in there. So such things actually happen in life. We don't know what we want, and all of a sudden there will be somebody who will be coming up and saying something that is the answer to our own question. There are so many times when Renu come into the session and she comes only when she needs that message, and then she goes off. वो एक दिन आएगी, वो सुनेगी, she's like, हाय मुझको तो यही सुनना था आज, and then she's गायब for the entire week, and then she comes someday फिर से. Because there, so भगवान हर जगह तो नहीं हो सकता ना, बट उसने अपना मैसेज कहीं ना कहीं से किसी ना किसी को पहुंचवाना है. तो we all are means and sources, we all are the channels of his creation, जो कहीं ना कहीं एक दूसरे को कुछ ना कुछ मैसेज देने वाले हैं, right? All right, I wrote those 2 sentences down and then I had them printed on a card and laminated. I carried the laminated card with me into the catheter lab for the minor surgical procedure, and so as soon as I could, I began talking about the power of intention to everyone who would listen. I made intention a part of every speech I gave. I immersed myself in this idea to use it not only for our own healings, but to help others use the power of intention to carry them where they are fully equipped to go. I had experienced Satori, an instant awakening, and was intent on offering this insight to others. It had become clear to me that accessing the power of intention relieved so much of the seemingly impossible work of striving to fulfilling desires by sheer force of will. Since that defining moment, I have thought of the power of intention in virtually all of my waking hours. And books, articles, conversations, telephone calls, items arriving in my mailbox, and arbitrary works I might be looking at in the bookshelves all seemed to conspire to keep me on this path. So here it is, the power of intention. I hope this book will help you view intention in a new way and make use of it in a manner that leads you to define yourself as Patanjali suggested more than 20 centuries ago. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents come alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be. Patanjali, two words, dormant forces, kickstarted me in the direction of writing about intentions. Patanjali was referring to forces that appear to be either non-existent or dead. And he was referring to the powerful energy a person feels when inspired. How we start feeling, the blush in our cheeks, how we feel the warmth in our hands. Where is it all coming from? Is something that we need to understand. If you have ever felt inspired by a purpose or calling, you know the feeling of spirit working through you. Inspired is our word for inspirited. I've thought long and hard about the idea of being able to access seemingly dormant forces to assist me at key times in my life to achieve an inner burning desire. What are these forces? Where are they located? Who gets to use them? Who is denied access? And why? Questions like these have propelled me to research and write this book, and subsequently arrived at a totally new perspective of intention. At this point, as I'm writing about my excitement of realizing a long obscure truth, I know that intention is a force that we all have within us. Intention is a field of energy that flows invisibly beyond the reach of our normal, everyday, habitual pattern. It's there even before our actual conception. We have the means to attract this energy to us and experience life in an exciting new way. All right. Now, हम लोग इनफैक्ट ना कहीं पे भी जाते हैं तो भी how is it that when we enter a room we feel something, we feel energies? If we are fully conscious, we feel the energies of the room, of the people, and people also radiate something. Every person, be it Tasmia, be it Shruti, be it Pranavi, be it you, Mamta, everybody is emitting some energy. And where does that energy come from? हम तो हमारे बस की actual बात तो ये है कि कुछ भी नहीं है. It is all coming from somewhere bigger, some bigger source. And I know it is true because I believe in it. अभी आप लोगों का क्या, what is your perspective on this? I would love to hear. Let's start with you, Mamta.
I too agree. Everyone has their own aura, uh, on different set of energies. मतलब, it depends upon the where your upbringing has been done, in which kind of atmosphere it was done, what kind of people you have all around you, and what is your mindset basically. So it all depends upon that. Sometimes it happens, maybe the environment is not that way, but if you have that intention, to make you a better person, so obviously your aura will be different from from your surroundings. So I truly believe in this thing that even if we enter in a room, if we have seen not only that the person who is present over there, even that room has different kind of energy. The things which are present over there, they have their own energy. So the moment you enter into the room, in sometimes we sense that, if we get the positive vibes, we stay there. If we don't get, you immediately would like to come out of that room. In my case, it happens like since I'm working also. So many of the times the clients also comes up, and I can sense some kind of energies. So the moment I feel like, yes, here I'm not going to, I'm not getting that positive vibes, I avoid to make the eye contact even.
Mm. Wow. All right, let's hear it from you, Tasmia.
Hello. Now, can you hear me?
Mic
हेलो.
में जाके ढूंढ के, हाँ,
हाँ, सुनाई दे रहा है?
yes.
I agree with, I don't know who was talking, Shruti, I think so, right?
नहीं, ममता.
Mamta, yeah. So I agree with it because I also get attracted with the energy, the whatever energy. If I'm getting a negative vibes or negative energy, I just don't like to even stand beside that person. So yes, I do agree that there is an energy with which I flow. And I always carry an positive energy with whichever room I go. And the moment there is a negative energy, I just get withdrawn with that and I get up from that place and I move out and move my, physiology. I don't want to be there present with my positive energy. So, yes, it's like this is related to me that the energy still exists, and with the positive intention, positive energy, we can just move ahead in a very good direction like that.
Wonderful. All right, let's hear it from you, Shruti.
Hello. In India, we used to greet people by telling namaste with folded hands. We do not shake our hands. So sometimes we feel that the energy may transfer from one person to another person. And even Sadhguru also says that the soil also, when planting, he's telling that soil we should not give from one hand to another. So there is, we should be cautious about everything regards to energy, and energy is everywhere. We mostly we only meet like-minded people in a group, and everyone have the same set of intentions.
Wow. Yes, I
Here,
agree.
I would like to add, yeah, we do attract to the like-minded people, but we also get attracted to other people, like attracted to us with having a negative energy also. So it depends upon us how we are flowing with that people, that particular set of people. And I also believe that, I don't try to shake my hands if I see the opposite person is not having a
Mhm.
good vibes, a good energy, because it's like whatever energy I am having, I will be transferring it completely to that particular person. So I don't transfer my positive energy to the person, especially in the morning time. It is said, like I have read somewhere, that if you are shaking your hands, then you are transferring your energy, the positive energy what you are having from the morning time directly to that particular person. So don't try to shake your hands, and I will try to shake hands only in the evening time. So I said, okay, like I'm going home. You can take it whatever it is there.
My energy is depleted, जो लेना ले लो.
ले लो. No, until evening also my energy is okay, good. But morning time I don't want to give away my energy, because it's like,
We know
a,
it
a
is a
very
long day to go. So we feel
yeah. And
positive.
if I can get the vibes, like that this person is not having a good energy, like today, maybe he's upset, or maybe he's like, something is going on the mind. I don't know. After starting with Shruti, then I started with Archana. So many people I met, like, with healing. And also after doing healing with Archana, also I have got this some feeling like with the energy transfer. So the moment I get some vibes in the room or somewhere, I just don't want my energy to be
Wow, wonderful. Mamta, you unmuted yourself. You
else.
say something.
What I'm saying is, the kind of vibes which we are able to judge. This is nothing but this is our own intuition, intuitive power, basically. It keeps rising. जैसे जैसे healing कर रहे हैं मैम तस्मिया says, या we do meditation or some other things ना. So as this power gets increases, so we are able to judge the people basically. So that kind of sense wisdom automatically comes into us to sense the people, what kind of intention they have, how we have to respond them. And doing namaste is perfectly fine because even I love to do namaste as of now a lot. It's it's good. I think we should be, should set boundaries in terms of all these things in order to protect our own energy. Because the more positive aura we have, there are chances that negative things comes, very easily. So we need to protect ourselves
All right.
from them.
That's something new that I'm hearing, but yeah, great. All right, let's hear
And
it.
moreover, before beginning of this session, you were saying na 5 number ka.
Ah,
So according to my knowledge, because since I have interest into cult as well, it represents the Mercury as well. Mercury is the, we connect with the this, Lord Ganesha, and हम अपना जो study कर रहे हैं, it is related to that. And simultaneously, I look at that 1010 also, the angel number.
all right. Wonderful. Yes, Pranavi, would you like to share something?
Yeah, according to me, we should be little conscious about the places we are visiting, and until and unless it is mandatory, it's better to avoid, especially the crowded places, because there would be so many energies, which are not totally pure. And if you are already cleansed totally, and if you go to such kind of crowded places, you may get again, those energies may percolate into your aura also. So there would be few places like, going to the pubs or going to the places where few things happen. It's better to avoid it. It's better to avoid. Even about the friendship circle also. I mean, after you get a certain clarity, it's better to be with the selective people around, because never know when. I mean, at an unconscious level, when those energies would come to us. So, yeah. So, when you avoid all this kind of things, no, your intentions will be in a much purer state, and it will be easy to access to it, and you can also, you know, achieve it in a better way.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Pranavi.
Yeah.
Having said all of what we have talked, I also believe that the infinite universe has infinite energy to give upon to us. If we operate with the positive mindset, mm, as much as I agree to, not going near the negative people, maybe I have not gone, since I have been a homemaker since last 19 years, it never occurred to me that anybody that negative has been around me. So people who go out to work would know this better कि हाँ कैसी energies आपके आसपास है, the kind of people can have different kind of intentions while talking to you. बट मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ, तो मुझको तो ऐसा लगता है कि अगर मेरे कप में बहुत सारा प्यार है तो मैं तो सभी को दे देती हूँ। जो आ रहा है प्यार लेके जाओ, फ्री में बंट रहा है। क्यों? क्योंकि मेरा कप भरने के लिए द हायर energies are there to fill my cup every single day. But yes, give out of the cup that is full. अगर डिप्लीट हो रहा है, क्यों? क्योंकि I'll tell you, each cup that we have in ourselves, उसके अंदर होल्स भी हैं। उसमें कभी ना कभी घर में कुछ ऊपर नीचे बात हो जाएगी, बच्चों के साथ हो जाएगी, वर्क प्लेस पे हो जाएगी, तो वो कहीं कहीं से डिप्लीट भी हो रहा है। But if this cup is not full and you keep giving more, then this is going to get empty and that is going to make you bitter. So first make sure that your cup is filling constantly. And for that, you need to align yourself with the higher forces. And we have somebody else. Who is that? Komal. Hi, Komal. Thank you for joining in. कब से आए हो रूम में?
5 minutes ago.
अच्छा. So would you like to share something on this?
Um, no idea what it is about. But I know Mamta spoke really well. That's it. I heard her.
Okay, so do you want to add something to what Mamta said?
No, I think I'm fine with as of now. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I think we will take the next,
I was just
talk.
getting astonished that how you are always talking about love. It's really matlab, I was even wondering, is it just a talk or like Karishma is really मतलब होता है ना क्योंकि always you are talking about love. तो पर्सन सोचने ही लग जाएगा कि इज इट लाइक मतलब क्या है क्या ये सोचें तो जरा
Karishma, I have two questions.
Yes.
हाँ मतलब बकेट फुल ऑफ लव वाला क्या सीन क्या है ये
That's where I operate from. That's what I say.
गुड थिंग
हाँ
एंड
जी।
मोर ओवर व्हेनेवर वी कमांड आवरसेल्फ लाइक दैट एनीथिंग जो आप जितना ज्यादा बोलते जाओगे उतना ज्यादा वो होता जाएगा है ना ये भी है कि अब मतलब लोग मुझे कहेंगे कितनी सुंदर दिखती है बट इफ आई स्टार्ट सेइंग तो वो और इम्पेक्टफुल होगा ना मतलब नॉट अबाउट सुंदर बिकॉज आप तो कहते थे ना सुंदर के आगे भी देख लो या थोड़ा मैं
Yesterday only, Saturday को I had gone to my mom's place and my mom was telling, एंजल ना बड़ी सुंदर निकलती जा रही है ना। I'm like, इसके आगे की भी बात करनी है मम्मी, सुंदर के बाद यहाँ यहाँ आ जाओ।
because now Karishma wants to always prove brain beyond beauty होता था ना brain
Yes.
with beauty she want to prove brain beyond beauty brain with beauty
Beauty with brains.
hmm.
Karishma, can we flip the page जो हम अभी read कर रहे थे? I have a question.
Here you go.
Yeah. Dominant. There was another sheet also, I guess, next to this. Mhm. Mhm. No, not this
ये
one.
बताओ, you read that part or I read that?
You read that. Yeah.
हाँ से पढ़ा
So
था।
when we talk about dormant forces over here, can you please brief like what kind of dormant forces they want to mention?
I would invite anybody else who would like to share what are the dormant forces. Or if we do not know, let's Google it as well. सबको पता चलेगा। हम सब ने न्यू बुक पढ़ रहे हैं हम सब।
See, it's like dormant forces is, you have certain forces or magic or whatever inside your system or your body.
yeah
It would be in the sleepy. Dormant is nothing but dead or sleeping,
sleepy वो
sleepy mode.
hidden भी तो होता है ना
Yeah, hidden also.
यहाँ
So
पे
in,
लिखा भी हुआ है, appear to be either non-existent or dead.
okay, so if you wanted to know like what are those, see, at times we don't know how many innate talents we have. Most of them would be in the dormant state if you are somewhere in this total materialistic world. But if you completely turn inside yourself, and if you work on what purpose you are born for, actually every person is born with a certain purpose. It's our duty to just dig it from our system and know that acha, this is the purpose I have. So it's like when you're in the highest inspirational position or in an inspirational condition, your spirit will talk to you and it will definitely convey you that this is the purpose you are going to be. I mean, this is the purpose you're having. So what he means to say this, like, I mean, if you go into the deeper sections and all, when you connect, when you really get connected to the intentions, you will get connected to your dormant innate talents or innate skills or whatever is there at a deeper level. You will definitely get access to that. That is what he's telling. Kickstarted me in the direction of writing about intention, was referring to forces rapid. That's it.
Wow,
Got it.
thank you, Pranavi.
She
Even
explained it very well.
this,
And what about this? I had experienced Satori, Satori.
Where is that?
The first paragraph, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth line.
Satori.
I had experienced Satori or instant awakening and was intent on offering the insights to others. It had become clear to me that accessing the power of intention relieved so much of my seemingly impossible work of striving to fulfill desires by sheer force of will. Actually, when you are really in connection with the universe, you will get some kind of awakening. Some, I'm not able to tell it exactly, but somewhere you'll get a speck from your inside, an instant awakening. From that awakening you will get a very very clear message that which will make you to fulfill the desires or whatever. For example, you have a strong desire, and if you're in alignment with the universe, from I mean at in just speck of a seconds you will get that secret or the working or I mean how to execute and all. You'll just get it in at an instant rate if you are totally aligned with the universe. That's what he's trying to tell. Accessing the power of intention relieved so much of the seemingly impossible work of striving to fulfill desires by sheer force of will. I mean, here the author is trying to tell that when he is able to access to the power of intention, here intention is nothing but source also. So when you get access to that, you will get easily the answers for your desires also, like how to fulfill and all that. So now he got relieved. Why he got relieved? Because he started being alignment with the universe or with the intention or the source. I mean, it's all the same. Yeah, they sound the same. So hope I somewhere cleared
Yes,
your.
ma'am. Thank you so much. You
Yeah.
explained it very well.
Thank you, Pranavi, for sharing that so beautifully and actually understandable as well. Thank you, Mamta, for asking these questions because हम तो पढ़ लिया, हमको दिमाग में आया नहीं कि किसका इसका मतलब भी बताना चाहिए. But I have googled it. Satori means the experience of awakening, enlightenment, or apprehension of the true nature of reality. Just like Pranavi shared कि एकदम से in a click of second you will understand कि ये क्या, you know, maybe is it something around intuition kind of a thing can also happen in that?
Yes, 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 Karishma. Because when you're in alignment with the universe, no, it will give you a
You
speck
get the
of answer.
messages.
Yeah, you can't even guess like how that answers. I mean, how you got that answer. Maybe it's for example, you may see an object, but for a normal person, it's an object. But for you, it may give you some answer when you're totally in alignment with the universe. It's something like that.
I understand that very beautifully because I still remember there were times when my mom would be talking to me. I would say something to her, and later she would refer to it and she would say, "That was such a beautiful way that you said it." And I'm like, "मैंने बोला था." अच्छा. But that is, I think that happens when you are, very much aligned with the universe and universe speaks through you to somebody else.
Yes, yes. And when you become instrument from the from the universe, you'll tell so many answers which is beyond your apprehension also.
And then dormant forces refers to powers or abilities that are currently inactive and in a state of rest, but capable of becoming active and potent at a later time, just like Pranavi shared with us.
It's just like, if you just sow a seed in a particular temperature, in a particular environment, only it comes and blossoms up. So when you're in totally in the divine vibe, or when you're totally in alignment with the universe, then you're creating certain environment. In from that particular environment, your dormant seeds would come up and blossom. It's something like that.
Wow. Thank you, Pranavi, for sharing that insights with us because I had no idea about it, to be honest. All right. Anybody wants to share anything else? Any more questions?
I think the session was awesome today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to the book. Thanks to all of you who share your insights, who listen to
Thank
the
you so
people
much,
in the
Karishma, for considering this book, because there may be so many souls who are craving to fulfill their desires, who are craving to listen to their inner call or the purpose which is being proposed by the universe to us. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Take good care of yourself. We have 2 sessions happening every single day. So one is at 2 p.m. wherein we are reading about master your emotions. And the second is 10 p.m. wherein we read this book. I have started reading this book, The Power of Intentions. Whatever time suits you the best, feel free to join that time. All right. God bless
I'll
you.
try to
Have a
join in the afternoon, Karishma, but don't ask me questions over there. I'll just be in a listening mode.
ठीक है. नहीं, मेरी ड्यूटी है कि मैं पूछूं. आप मेरे को चैट बॉक्स में डाल देना.
Okay.
Oh wow, wonderful. I love seeing these lovely faces. Pranavi, आप भी on कर लो तो I'll click a photo. कर रहे हो?
Yeah, I'm there. Just a moment. Yeah.
Wow, lovely, lovely people. All right, let's give a beautiful smile, guys. Thank you. Thank you. God bless each one of you. May your sources, your cups be filled. Always be filled with all the love and whatever you desire. I don't know. For me, it is love, but for you, whatever you desire for. And have a good night's sleep. Bye-bye.
Every soul asks for love,
Bye.
ultimately.
Good night. Good night, dear. Bye bye.
Good
Bye
night.
bye to
God
all.
bless.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye-bye.
Good
nice
night.
day. Yeah.